The topic that I chose to do this social welfare video on was elder abuse. There are three different categories of elder abuse. There's domestic elder abuse, which occurs in either the elder's own home or within their caregiver's home where they reside. Their caregivers either being a relative, a close friend, or even a paid companion to take care of them. The second category of abuse is institutional abuse, which occurs within the elder's residential home. The residential place being either a nursing home, a foster home, or even an assisted living facility. The third category of elder abuse is self-neglect, where the elder threatens their own health and safety. This is where they cannot provide adequate food, water, clothing, shelter, personal hygiene, give themselves their own prescriptions, or even take safety precautions for themselves. There are different acts of elder abuse. There's violence, which occurs by hitting, beating, pushing, shoving, shaking, slapping, kicking, pinching, choking, or even burning the elder. Signs of this includes bruises, welts, lacerations, punctures, and untreated injuries. There's broken bones, sprains, dislocations, or other internal injuries within the elder. Broken eyeglasses or broken dentures with teeth missing. The lab results either coming back of an overdose of their medicine or even an underuse of their medicine. The elder suddenly changes their behavior, and the caregiver is not allowing to see the elder alone or talk to their family members alone without them in the room. Another act of elder abuse is inappropriate use of medicines, self-restraints, force feeding the elder, and even physical punishment upon the elder. Another one is forced sexual contact, which includes unwanted touching, forced nudity, and sexually explicit photography of the elder. Signs of this include unexplained genital infections or diseases, genital or anus bleeding with bruises, and their underclothing is torn or stained different colors. Another act of elder abuse is emotional or psychological abuse, which is either name calling, insults, intimidation, humiliation, harassment, and even isolating the elder from their family and friends from when they are there to see them or want to see them. And signs of this include the elder appears to be upset or agitated most of the time. They act withdrawn or don't communicate when people are talking to them exactly. They act paranoid. Another is unusual behavior of suckling, biting, and rocking themselves. Another act includes neglect from the care provider, which is failing to provide them food, clothing, shelter, medical care, and even forgetting to give them their medications. This also includes failure to pay nursing home or assisted living costs. The signs of that include desertion of the elder at the hospital, the nursing facility, a shopping center, or any other public place in general. They can have dehydration, malnourishment, their untreated health problems, poor personal hygiene, and also unsanitary and hazardous living spaces where they live within, like that's not clean, that's not picked up after. And then improper or illegal use of their property or funds and assets is another act of elder abuse. This includes sudden changes in their bank accounts, unexplained withdrawals of large amounts of money, additional name on the elder's bank account, that way another person can control that without the elder say so, and then disappearance of funds, valuable possessions. Another is unpaid bills like utility bills, their financial bills, other financial bills that they may have. One thing that I found, though, interesting about elder abuse, because Julie Coyle is the one who really introduced me to elder abuse when I took Healthcare is a Problem of Aging with her, I found her that she participated back in December on December 10th in 1990 in Cleveland, Ohio, before the House of Representatives. She told about how predominant elder abuse is becoming, and that how she herself has seen over 180 in the emergency room, and then it just like blows my mind exactly what elders do go through from their loved ones, even like other people who are paid to take care of them. It's really sad, and it breaks my heart that people just do this to old people because they can't help for themselves. It's just sad. Like, that's another reason why I chose elder abuse, is because I believe that when my grandma, my past grandma, she has passed away since, had been in a facility, she had received this big bruise on her shin, and from there it got infected. It was never like taken care of, and then she was living in a nursing home slash assisted living facility at the time, and then the infection just kept spreading worse and worse, and every time she went to her doctor would tell her it keeps getting worse, and then eventually before she did pass, she actually had to have from the knee down amputated from her leg. So that's another reason why I am like not too ample to send my parents to a nursing home, because of how my grandma was treated. I remember when I was younger, we would come in and visit her, and she would be crying and crying, like, please just let me come live with you. And it broke my heart every time, because I wish I could. Like, my parents worked full-time both, so like they couldn't, and I was a kid at the time, so it's not like I could stay home with her. It just broke my heart seeing her so upset living the way she was, because she just wanted to be with her family. But that's another reason why I don't really like the thought of elder abuse, is because like I feel like that was done to my grandma, and that's like another touchy subject with me, elder abuse, because I feel like that is what happened to my grandma, and I just wish it wouldn't have, and I just wish elder abuse didn't happen. I wish people didn't take advantage of the elders, because they are older and they do forget things more easier. I just hope that elder abuse starts to go down within the next years.